pretty much the top of Wildhorse Canyon, which is a little bit east and slightly north of Wrightwood. If I'm aiming the camera correctly, which is kind of hard to tell, that is the peaks above Big Bear there, the snow-covered stuff over there. Maybe Hawes Peak a little bit to the left of it in the background there. Straight ahead is Cone Pass, the grade split. On the left is the southbound traffic. A little harder to see on the right. Snakes around this way is the northbound. The Victor Valley, or at least the east part of it here, Hesperia in front of me. I can barely see in the distance what I believe is Rabbit Dry Lake, straight ahead, way off at the bottom of the brown stripe of mountains. You probably won't be able to see it. So right down below me here is Highway 138. Mormon Rocks, you can just barely see the edge of them there. Most of Mormon Rocks on this side of the freeway it's on the right, out of sight on this hill right here. So looking east, a little bit northeast, and I'm gonna go around the corner here and show you. So this is a little bit more to go. There's 3 down trees right here, and I'm about done for the day. I probably climbed close to 2,500 feet, and I was just doing a quick Thanksgiving ride and got a little carried away and kept going. It's a beautiful day. It is a little cool up at, I'm probably 6,300 feet here, maybe more. Anyway, I'm gonna hop on the Monster, and the Monster shut off on me because I haven't ridden it in several minutes. I took a little break, grabbed me a snack. I don't know the date. I want to say it's the 24th of November 2022, Thanksgiving. Maybe 1 or 2 in the afternoon, or 2 or 3. So I just climbed up this. This is a nice ride up here. It's pretty bleak looking after the Blue Cut fire, and yeah, a lot burned here. So what I'm gonna do is, and then we had some windstorms and snow. That's what knocked these trees down. This is really windy up here during the storms, so the trees just get beat up, and there's some that are pretty resilient and hanging in there. So I'll go another 100 feet or something here, and then I'm gonna stop, and well, this might not be a bad spot. Whoa. Oops. Get past this tree right in front of us. Not falling off the hill here is one of my top priorities. So got a pretty good view to the northwest a little bit. Let's see here, sorry about that. 2 lake beds. Well, 1 lake bed ahead of me, long ways away. That's Rogers Dry Lake, Edwards Air Force Base. Boron is, you can't see it really, but it'd be straight ahead here. El Mirage Lake, I'll have to go another, let's see if I can get through these, the pine cone minefield here. And yeah, let's see here. These pine cones are ridiculous. Boy, El Mirage Lake is really hard to see. For some reason, it's not quite as easy. It'd be just above this brown hill that's almost flat at the top. That's half a mile from me here. Just above that is, you can see some large buildings. One of them's a marijuana greenhouse setup, and the other ones are the El Mirage Airport, the General Atomics buildings. Anyway, I can see Red Mountain is straight ahead of me, and a little further to the east is Telescope Peak. I believe I can see it That's going to be almost 140 miles away. It is, nope, still can't see it. I'm going to have to go a little further. It is fascinating to see a peak, the highest one in that Panamint mountain range. Death Valley National Park. It's crazy to see that from here, but you can. Yep, I can see it. I don't think there's any way you can see it on the video, but yeah, 140 miles from here as the crow flies, plus or minus a couple Ks. Anyway, beautiful day, not the most spectacular visibility, but it is quite well when you can see 140 miles. Anyway, here's some down trees. Yep, I told you, several of them. Most of these are from last winter. These two here, or two or three here. The one where I started the video is, ouch, is from this winter. The two or three that were right there where I started. I didn't expect to come up quite this high. One nice thing about the e-bike, among many, is that even when you're not feeling it and you still kind of sort of are interested in going a little further, you just up the assist a little bit and let Monsieur Yamaha do a little more of the work. And I'm back to a Yamaha. My first e-bike was a Yamaha. The Enduro high bike was a Bosch. I love that bike. A great bike. And I'm back to a Yamaha. Only the dirt bikers and the e-biker have been up here. Since the storm. Looks like a biker went out and back one uphill. So Wrightwood, don't hit the rock, Gary. You knucklehead, you. Wrightwood is really on the other side of the hill here. Mountain top or whatever you want to call it. There is a kind of an off-road trail or something here. I've hiked up, it isn't very far, maybe 150 yards. Not gonna ride my bike up that, or at least not today. Yeah, a little washy and ruddy in here. So, ooh, blast of cold air. Colder than yesterday, which I was higher yesterday above Wrightwood than I am. And it's supposed to be warmer today, but it don't feel like it here. There's a little bit of a breeze, that's probably the difference. Also, I have my summer gloves on. I had my mild winter gloves on yesterday. So when I turned around and came back down, I put my jacket on. This is a nice, it's not pretty back in here, so to speak, but I still kind of like this. It's a little out of the way. It's not your typical, certainly not some great mountain biking trail, but another way to get outside and enjoy things. A wee bit of snow here. Okay, pretty rocky in here, and so I'm taking it easy. And this front fender sure likes to make noise when the rocks hit it. Skinny little squirrel there. Slim pickings as far as the acorns go, I guess. Yeah, so I just came up this a little while ago. As you can tell, it's a little bit of a climb. I'm pretty heavy on the brakes right here. Now on the downhill, the videos never look as steep on the downhills. So when you see somebody riding down something and it looks steep, it's probably insanely steep. Alright, I'm gonna turn down this. It is chilly, especially in full-on shade like I am behind this hill here. I rode from the house today, so got a few miles in just to get to this canyon. Visibility is funky in here. You want to go down in that little rut. I don't have my normal kind of higher end prescription sunglasses on. I left them. I did not bring them. I think this is the first time I've ridden with these sunglasses. Not only are they non-prescription, but the, I don't know, coatings on the lenses or something, or color is not as good. It took me a minute to figure out why things looked not so good in the dappled light. And then I remembered I got my Walmart glasses, my backup pair on. There's something to be said for higher quality things when they are not just more expensive but better. Yeah. Getting the sniffles. Cold air hitting my nose. Ow. Although I gotta admit that didn't really hurt, but it sounded like it would have. Since it turned cold, I put my chin guard on this helmet. It's a two-in-one helmet. You can remove the chin guard. It's just a open face mountain bike helmet, or you can click it on, and in the winter, since you can use keeping your face a little warmer, I put it back on. Also obviously better protection. Had I not had it on just then, I might have got whacked in the cheek by that little branch. Excuse me. I'm probably about ready to put my hand guards on for the winter. How you doing? Used to be a little jump right there. The Forest Service or fire department vehicles have been back in there. There was a fire back about 4 or 5 months ago. I came right over here. They flattened out some, I don't know if they were helicopter landing zones or staging points back in there, but they took the little jump away. Well, I'm back to the highway. Highway 2. I guess that'll do it for this Thanksgiving Day video. Y'all have a blessed Thanksgiving, although you probably won't be watching it on this day.